So, this is a story about my uncle. Sorry, I just had to restart the game right after I told Capri I was ready, so. Alright, we're good.
Dad,
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
Alright, I'll tell you when time starts. It starts in just a second.
Something about an adventure.
Hmm. I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
Alright, time starts in three, two, one, go.
I stepped into the lobby of
Alright,
my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother.
so this is the intro. We usually don't actually play this, we usually just start the timer at 142. Because you always get there at this point. But I thought I'd play
I
it
walked
just
into my
to
Fred's
have
house
some time to
a
explain some
couple
stuff.
of times.
So this
Then,
is a
as
3D
I stepped into the
platformer
house,
with grappling
something
mechanics,
hit me softly.
and it's really fun. There's not a lot of skips per
Inside me
se,
said,
but
read.
it's a lot of really
Slowly I
fun
stopped.
movement
Curiosity got the better of me.
and kind of skipping over platforms that you're not
The
supposed to.
first had been custom made for me. The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage.
Goat time. Alright, so now we actually get into actual movement of the run.
The crack, the
So we
pencil
start out
deciphers.
by long jumping a couple
Now I
times.
feel
Right now we don't
like
actually
a
have
master.
grapple. We have to collect it,
I didn't
collect some
ask for this
crystals
advanced
later on in
training,
the level.
or
If I land on
maybe
here, then I can
I
get
was
up
sure
here.
that
So that saves a
somewhere
little bit of
along the
time.
way, someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols. But who? Where were they now?
And I messed that up. Yeah, it's definitely very similar to Mirror's Edge, but I think it has better movement. Then again, I haven't played Mirror's Edge. Probably not better movement, but like, eh. I'm not doing. Yeah. So yeah, it's a first-person platformer game, and later on we'll get some really cool movement. No, not really. Not really any. Very many. And not very many uncles in this game either. Alright, I sort of messed up that beginning, but it's fine. Alright, so this crystal allows us to get the first
The
grapple.
power core I found activated the
So
switch.
now we are going to go over here and
Must have left it
grapple
there
off
for good.
this. And this is where we really start getting a lot of momentum. We're going to grapple over here. If I do it right, we're going to grapple around the rock And then we're gonna jump over here. Alright, so now we're gonna go sort of out of bounds. This trick is a little bit tricky, especially this jump, because if you don't land in the right place, then you'll get respawned. But we're good? Nope, we're not. Okay. So there we go. We got that. Alright. So now we're going to long jump off here and try to get on top of this rock. Or we can land on here. That's fine too. So now we're going to get on top of here and long jump. Alright, we're going to try to long jump off here and grapple here. Now this jump is actually a little bit scary. Kind of have to grapple right on the end right there and then long jump off to grab there. And then here we're going to collect our second grapple. We are eventually going to have 3 grapples total. We'll get the third grapple in the second level. So this level we're only going to have 2 grapples. So what I'm trying to do with these rocks is try to edge boost, where basically I'll grapple right next to them and let go right at the last moment. If I do it correctly, then it will give me a speed boost. So I kind of go inside of the wall, and then that will boost me even further. Also, I guess another thing to mention, this is any percent no fling. No fling is basically, it bans flings where, like, if you grapple on a certain spot, then it will fling you, like, a very long ways away. Like, it'll, like, sometimes it can launch you to the end of the level. So those are banned, but pretty much everything else, this is basically the main category that everyone runs. So yeah. And that is the end of that level as soon as we get here. And I landed on the bridge somehow. Imagine playing the game normally, Bind Fling Gang. Yeah, there's also Bind Fling, which I believe you can change your FPS to make flings even go further, if I'm correct about that. I don't know, I've never done fling or bind fling, so. So here's Maddie. We're gonna kind of get inside of her.
You're not from here. Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller, and with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I can kind of see inside of her brain. She doesn't have much inside.
That I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline.
Yeah, it's weird seeing her teeth.
Maddie.
Also her eyes.
I don't know
Her
why,
eyes are just floating.
but you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it. An
Alright,
unfamiliar
so that was an unskippable cutscene. Most of the cutscenes in the game
more like
are actually possible to skip, but we didn't have our grapple at the very beginning there, so there's like no way to skip it. Yeah, sorry about my dogs, they're obnoxious. Ah, dang it. She evolved from life. She doesn't need a brain. Oh, she's an evolved life form. She doesn't need a brain. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so here I'm going to kind of go around this mountain, and that will skip a cutscene. The dogs enhance the experience. Okay, so here I'm going to try to skip where basically I have to land on this rock to regain my grapples, and then long jump off, and so I can grab that rock, and then I have 2 grapples again, so I don't have to land over on that platform. I can grab onto this rock. Because one thing I forgot to mention is you have a certain amount of grapples, and then whenever you land, you will regain your grapples, even if it's just for a second. And I end up messing it up, so... This honestly doesn't save too much time, but it's cool doing it when you succeed at it. Can I... I'm getting the skip, I'm just... Small rocking. Yeah, I'm getting the skip, I'm just messing it up afterwards. Probably shouldn't go for it. And I'll do it one more time. Alright, I'll just do it normally. This is what you're supposed to do. Gotta have the marathon slag, yeah. Alright, so here we're gonna do a cutscene skip, and I didn't get it. So I'm gonna have to reload. Getting the hard part right and then falling. Ah, wait. I forgot. I have to return to main menu. I tried to do a cutscene skip there, but... Alright. Let's try this again. So, there we go. Alright, so here's the 3rd grapple. So now we're just going to respawn to go back. Which I have set to R just so I can quickly respawn, because there's a lot of that. Can I grab onto that one? Yes, I can. Alright, good. Alright, so that's the end of this level. This was Village, and next we're going to the Chasms.
Headed for the ominous shadows of the chasms.
Okay, here, real quick, I'm actually going to turn the brightness up so you guys can see it better. Because it's kind of hard to see this level. I can see it fine, but I just want to make sure it shows up on stream.
The shadows were black as ink, and although I tried not to be afraid, I couldn't help but shiver. Was it the darkness that frightened the villagers as well, or was it something else?
Alright, so coming up, we do a pretty big chasm skip where we basically grapple along the wall. But it's pretty tricky, so let's see. And also, I can barely see the wall. There we go, I got it. So now we're going to land here. And we're going to do it again.
Everywhere in the cave. The further we got, the more I felt like what faint light existed down there was getting fainter.
And I'm not sure if I didn't get that. All right, I have to do it all again. Realman chasms. Oh. Yeah, I got it. That was a little sketchy. I keep messing it up. Oh, is my stream lagging a little too much? I can turn the game audio down a little. Oh, you need game audio up? Here, I'll turn it up real quick. There. Alright, there we go. Now I have a checkpoint, so I don't have to do that part anymore.
What was that?
Now I'm gonna go over here.
As terrifying, and I imagine it wouldn't be happy about visitors.
Gonna edge boost here, and then get over to this platform. Alright, now I'm going to kind of fling myself over here. There's a lot of skipping that goes on in this level. Alright, so this is the eye. You can't move while it's looking at you. But we only have to deal with it once if we skip it. Because we'll get to the end before it turns on again.
I think I figured out what eye that writing was
Maybe,
on
if
about.
I don't mess this up.
Charge right out in front of that thing. Remember what it said. Don't move when the eye is open.
There we go.
Yes, we did it. You're awesome.
Hardest enemy in the...
I knew you had it.
It's the only enemy in the game.
That was close. We had made it through, and I felt like nothing.
Also, usually you're supposed to get your grapple back. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn brightness down. That's why it's the hardest, yeah.
Welcome home.
This is my favorite level. It looks amazing, and movement's really fun in it.
Whoa. This is it. This is where the Strays built their village. And what a beautiful place they chose. Just look at the sky. It is so big.
How can one true? Like, this level, it's just, the art is so awesome in it. Also has some really cool skips. Also, like, this, yeah, the movement in this game is amazing. I would highly recommend anyone play this game casually. It is so good. I love it so much. One of my favorite games, gotta be honest. Especially if you play in 60 FPS. Like, if you play the game normally, it is so good. Except I'm messing it up really bad right now. Not sure if you just did.
Along my journey, I had seen many pieces of floating rock, but here,
Brightness
they were much
correctly.
bigger. Some were big enough to fit whole villages. How was
No
this
sudden
possible?
upward movement with
Maybe
no
it had to
gamut.
do with
What?
the crystals that seem to be everywhere.
Did I adjust it wrong? Alright, so here. Kind of skip up there.
If the legends were true, the Stray civilization was younger than the village.
Oh,
Yet, they were making great progress.
No, I get it. It took me a second to remember. Yeah.
Produced
No gamma warp.
fabrics and built houses out of bricks and stone. It was like a civilization was forming before my eyes.
I get you now. My mind was totally blanking right there. Right, so here I'm going, if I can land properly. Or not. I guess I can just do this again. Yes, this game needs a sequel or DLC or workshop or something. We need more of this game. Because it's so good. Yeah, I'm not focused because I'm also trying to read chat, but I'm reading it a little too much. I don't get that checkpoint.
Hey, let's play a game. I bet that you can't get through this part without using the grapple device.
No, I don't want to do that because that seems slow.
Told you you couldn't do it.
Am I gonna get hit by? Yeah, I got. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna grab on that. I can go through the crystal for some reason. And I'm gonna try to get as close to that table as I can.
What's that? The boots. Look. Couldn't you wear those?
Yeah. So now we have grapple boots.
20% cooler.
Sweet.
Yes, this game is PC only.
Whee! This is awesome!
It was awesome. I don't know how to describe the feeling of bursting through the air like a bullet, so fast that my eyes watered and my belly was full of butterflies. Never fully in control, but still.
Yeah, the graphics in this game look really
Best
cool.
kid in the universe. I guess I just described it, didn't I?
I'd love to do stuff like this with crystals. Just think of the possibilities. Whole machines are powered by them. I almost can't believe it.
A great, icy mountain loomed before me, and I felt a chill run down my spine.
Alright. Ah, what did I just... I've never done that before.
We hadn't seen any people around yet, but ahead of us lay
Alright, so coming up, I'm going to try to do a cutscene
trails
skip.
from Maddie's
And
stories.
what I have to do is I basically have to get the checkpoint,
Long to meet them.
and then respawn, and then instantly use rocket
Here
boots.
they were.
Not sure if I'll... Okay, I didn't actually get the checkpoint, so... Gosh, I'm not doing the best right now, but hopefully it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna rocket boot over there, and I'm gonna grab the checkpoint, respawn, spam space to rocket boot, and that will skip a cutscene.
Maddie was silent for a while. It seemed like she was thinking hard on something.
Oh, your Twitch is crashing? Oh dear. Can I grab the thing, please?
Quickly, grab a hold of that crate.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not... I might not make estimate, I'm not sure though. Alright. So here we have an unskippable cutscene. Someone please find a cutscene skip here.
Wait a minute. I was thinking. I don't know if I should go with you. I mean, I want
Yeah, there's only one level left, plus the epilogue, which isn't really a level.
Maybe it's strange, but I just feel like these people liked me and accepted me for who I am. Kinda like you. I want to be with you too, and help you find Fred. I don't know what I want.
I told Madeline that I would accept whatever choice she made.
I just never thought about it until now, but maybe it wasn't Fred I was looking for when I came with you. Maybe I was just looking for a way out, some way to be free. And I know that if anyone can find Fred, it's you. If you meet him, when you meet him, tell him to come see me, okay?
I promised.
Thank you. I'm glad I met you. And it won't be the same without you around. Goodbye, friend.
It might be a little bit,
I
but
said
we only have
goodbye
one level
quickly,
left.
and I had a feeling that this was the last time I'd see her. But even in this sad moment, I was happy for her. She had found a place where she belonged.
You know, I
There was
don't
a
feel like
dentist
going
at
on this
the
boat
end
right
that
now.
reminded me of the hut some
So no,
months
I'm
back
not going to do
home.
it.
But as the sun was setting, I could feel the
Actually, I
chill
want back on the boat.
and the path we were traveling on
Let me
seemed
back
to
on,
lead us into a second ice
please.
age. Winter was coming.
Alright, so this final level.
Into the
This
caves
level's actually
again.
really long.
And now
A lot longer than
it was
others.
just me, alone.
And also,
in this
this is the
cold,
one level I didn't
lonely
practice,
halls of
so...
ice. But Fred had been here, and now I could feel it. I was getting close. Something wasn't right. The grapple devices
I almost missed the boat to school.
reflected off of the ice, and I
Also, that crystal that I just did, that replenishes your
areas
grapple,
where
so
the ice
you
was
can
not so thick. This
grapple
was
more
what
than
I
3
enjoyed.
times for hitting ground. Here, I'm boosted up to here, just kind of doing a skip. Also, I completely skipped a very annoying room with, like, floating boxes and things. I never liked that room casually. And I just messed up there. Also, I've only beat this level casually once because there's a part later on where you lose your rocket boots and then you're supposed to play the level without the rocket boots, but it's so annoying and so tedious, but thankfully there's a skip where you don't actually lose your rocket boots. Can I actually please? Only good, yeah. Is it RNG? I don't know, I haven't played it that much, so I wouldn't know. My gosh, I'm not doing well right now. Sorry about that. I'm not focused. There we go. All I need to do is time travel to get the world record. Yeah, I did. Alright, so here I'm kind of going off the path, kind of going out of bounds. And I just respawned there. I didn't know that would happen. Let's try this again. Modeling these walls? Yeah, that must be insane. And like, I forgot how, I don't know how many people actually made this game, but I know it's not very many. It was like a very small team of people that made this game. Alright, so here, if you land down on that platform, you'll lose your rocket boots. But, I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna not land there. You think it's 9 people? Alright, so this is the room that I hated when I played it casually. But thankfully we can just kind of rocket boot up here. Alright, that was really good. Basically, I'm trying to rocket boost past all that as much as I can. That room is so boring. Yeah.
I was closing in on him. I could feel it. He had left some tools behind that I could use to repair my boots. That should do it. Good as new.
Alright, so here, I'm going to try to go over to there if I don't fail it. No, you get them back at this part. Where I got that cutscene, the boots are supposed to repair there. I wish there was a way to skip that cutscene though. My gosh, I need to focus. I'm sorry, guys. Not playing the best right now. Can I please? Alright. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get over here and land on this little thing so I can rocket boot again. Except I didn't land on it. Sorry. I'm not doing the best right now. Might be a... Yeah, I'm definitely going to be overestimate. Alright, there we go. So now I'm gonna grapple over to there. Say hi to Olaf. Now I'm gonna get inside of this area and kind of go across this wall. Let's get more of this level. This part is a scary part of, because I have to grab that crystal and then turn back around. I got it. Also, grabbing the crystals replenishes your grapples, but I think I already said that earlier in the run. Thermal, you have returned with McDonald's. You have returned to just in time for me to find my uncle.
It was dark all around me, but there was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Hello? Nephew?
Uncle Fred, I finally found him.
There's Uncle Fred.
I'm glad to see you. And you're wearing the suit I made you. But how can
Hey,
you...
I'm over here.
He said that
Start
I
talking.
found the suit
Talk
in his
over to
workshop,
me.
and that I came looking for him.
I'm sorry for being away for so long.
You think you saw my uncle at McDonald's? So yeah, now my uncle's gonna talk for a while. So that's all the gameplay, all the platforming there is to this game. But there's still an epilogue. And there's one tiny skip that I have to do. Oh, McDonald was my uncle. We are a ho.
I interrupted Fred and told him about Maddie, how we came all the way to Starhaven together, and that I had promised to ask him if he would go see her there.
Maddie. I should have taken her to see Starhaven long ago. She was always so curious about the strays. I left her. I wanted to protect her. Or rather, protect myself from losing her. I've changed my mind. I'm not going home. What does research or praise matter when I can be here with these creatures? They need me. And it's just as well. I don't trust this pad for more than one ride anyway. You need to control it.
I didn't want to go home.
My gosh, my dogs are so
I asked
obnoxious.
if I could
Sorry
stay
about
with
that,
him
guys.
instead.
I'm sorry, nephew.
Uncle was a hipster this entire time.
You must go home. Explore the world on your own. Have your own adventures.
I reluctantly agreed to go home. I was going to miss my uncle.
Probably because you're here.
But I'm sure you'll do phenomenal on your own. And don't worry about me or Maddie. You'll be fine. The pad is yours, boy. When you're ready.
Let the dogs enhance your lives. Okay. Dog percent world record. Dude, this one at world record at all. This is terrible. I went over my estimate. But we're almost done. Still got tiny bit left.
The end. Now, good night, sweetie.
Wait, Dad. Does that mean Freddy's still there?
Who knows? That was the last time I saw him.
Don't you miss him?
I do, sometimes. But I don't worry about him, because I know that wherever he is, he's on his biggest adventure yet.
Alright.
Dear Fred, today I step into
At
the
least it
lobby of
wasn't
your house
double
for the
estimate
last
like what
time.
happened.
My
Like
daughter
what
asked me
can
to tell
happen
her
in some
about
other
an
games.
adventure,
Yeah.
and I came to think of you. Your house looks just like my mother and I left it years ago. After you'd gone, I was sure she was going to throw out all your stuff, but she just cleaned up. We made you a small memorial.
You got stereo doggos.
I came here every day.
Alright. Here's a very small skip.
Sometimes
You can kind of
I can even faintly hear your voice
go over these
calling
boxes.
from the observatory, asking me.
Also, time is coming up very soon. As soon as I
When
walk
told my mother about that day,
through that second set of doors.
I don't think she would have believed me. Can I believe it? After all these years.
And time. And that was a story about my uncle. That wasn't that great, but it was a run anyways. I got to show it off. Thank you guys for having me on QuickFest. Good luck to, I believe G-Man is up next with Mario Odyssey. Good luck to him.
Thanks to you,
And I will see you
I have
guys
found an even
later.
greater